Hey friends and family, this is SP News Nugget, and today you guys, we're going to be talking about the Liar Guyger case. It just went on. They did the closing arguments. Both sides had their time. The prosecution time at the beginning was 30 minutes. Then the defense came on for an hour, 30 minutes. One attorney spoke, and then the other attorney spoke for the next 30 minutes. And then the prosecution came back on for the last 30 minutes. So they both had equal time, you guys. An hour each one, but the prosecution would always have the last word. Anyway, both came out with some harsh statements, some facts. I can tell you that the defense team called everything. They tried everything. They pulled out everything. I thought that the prosecution came and did a okay job. I'm not going to say that they did a good job or a fine job, but I believe that they did an okay job. I wasn't too impressed because there was a lot of evidence that they did not show. Like while she was pacing on top of the balcony before first responders got there. And also the other witness that heard somebody at the door saying, "Let me in." And not showing the pictures of the sex texting. Getting in a little detail so we knew where her mind was set at. So I wasn't too impressed. At first I was, but then I got to thinking they were slacking. I'm just saying. Anyway, so the defense came and said everything was just bull. That the state didn't show nothing. That they were just having a narrative, and that Amber didn't do this and Amber did everything right. And she just made a mistake, like anybody could have made a mistake. Now, here's where I got a problem with the defense. I do believe anybody can make mistakes and make one or two or three or four or five, whatever. I do believe that. But this is a trained officer on the CRT team. Like I told you guys. She's not supposed to be making all those mistakes. She's not even supposed to be in her uniform after she leaves work. She didn't even say the right words to identify herself. The correspondence to Bo when she came into his apartment. She said, "Where's your hands? Let me see your hands." That's not what an officer's supposed to say. He probably didn't even know who she was. But she's getting that privilege because she's on the blue team, which I told you guys, I don't have a problem with the blue team. They've never done anything for me. They've done some things against me, but it's small. So I don't really have a problem with them. I believe that sometimes you need law. You need police, or we all be in chaos. But there is so many corrupt police that's trying to keep this girl out of jail. And she needs to go. You don't give her a license to kill, and she done practiced this thing for not 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 or 5 years. She can't do CPR right. She can't identify anything going into her own building. She talking about she knew it was, morally wrong to be dating a married man that has kids. Not only that, putting herself and everybody else in danger, fretting around, screwing around with your partner. Feelings and emotion. Not only she tore up somebody's home, that's why we call her Hurricane Amber. She's tearing up stuff as she go. And everybody's just sitting back and she wants some help. She did not cry one tear in the court as they were going on with the closing arguments. So I'm just sharing you with what went on because it's going to be, it was pretty long. So I'm just keeping it short. This is just a recap. She didn't cry. She didn't blink. She just sat there. And after they got done with all their closing arguments, which I believe that the prosecution, if I had to say which one won, the defense did kind of gang up and do some damage. But I just don't believe what the defense team did not bring it to the table. They just kept on saying, oh, it could have been this way, and it could have been that way, and it could have been this way. And the state didn't bring no witness. Well, the state didn't. Well, Amber made sure it wasn't no witness. She shot him to kill. She said she intentionally wanted him, well, not dead, but she said she intentionally killed him. She meant to kill him. And if she couldn't see, this is what the state said. How in the world did she shoot him in center mass, right in the heart? That's intent. You can't shoot that in the dark. And the state also said something else, like I told you guys before. She said she went in there to find the threat. She wasn't in no immediate danger. That's what the state said. And I told you guys, she went looking for the threat. You didn't have to look for the threat. You could have held back. You could have called for help. You could have called for backup. You're only 2 minutes away. She didn't do that. She put herself in that predicament and then want to cry, I was scared for my life. So when she was on the stand the other day, which was Saturday or Sunday, no. It was Friday or Saturday. And she said, I wish he had the gun and he would have killed me. Well, all that is a hunk of bull. Amber, I don't know how you can look at yourself in the mirror every morning knowing what you done did, and you think just because of your skin color you need to have special privileges. It don't work like that, you guys, or it's not supposed to. If it do what it do. I will not be surprised. But I do believe that they did put on a show, the state, and came out with whatever they had. Like I said, if you come to the gunfight with, a knife, you're not gonna win. So I don't believe that the state had all their ducks in a row when they came. But I don't know what happened to the witnesses. And, they could have had some professionals. They could have had, some qualified people to show where he was located when she shot him. What was in his stomach content when she shot him. But, nevertheless, we're here, and this is the outcome. So they are in deliberations. The judge had already gave the jury the instructions. So they got the instructions, you guys. So I believe that they will not come up with a conclusion today. It might be a day and a half, they say. And I believe a day and a half is accurate. Because they've only been in this trial for 7 days. Just 1 week. But anyway, you guys, I want you guys to know that the other day was Bo Jean's birthday. And it would be nice if we can lay him to rest with some justice. It would be nice. We'll see what happens. Okay, you guys, I'm going to let you go. I want you guys to not get emotional, but be good and be safe and just be nice to each other. Bye.